When you look at Zambia right now, the biggest challenge we have is actually our economy. And since independence, the number one priority has always been to diversify the economy, because it was hinged and centered on a mining sector.
Yes.
But we knew we couldn't depend on the mining sector because of the fluctuating prices with copper. Okay?
Yes.
So the idea was, okay, let's diversify the economy. In spite of all the years that have passed, we haven't quite successfully done it. But if we're going to do it successfully, we will have to consider what the tourism sector has to offer. The tourism sector as of 2018 was the fastest growing economy.
Wow.
Fastest growing sector in the economy.
That's a great fact.
The tourism sector. 2019, January, February, it maintained that momentum. Then COVID hit, and of course things have gone downhill. Not just for tourism, but for the entire
sectors,
economy.
yes.
So the reason why we're focused on tourism is because tourism is supposed to be the leading sector together with agriculture.
Okay.
Why tourism? One, because it has a capacity to grow very quickly. That means it creates a lot of jobs, and the majority of those jobs can be green jobs. And when we talk about green jobs, we link that to the conservation careers, the conservation jobs. The conservation jobs are green jobs. And when we talk about wildlife conservation, environmental conservation, which is what I'm also connected to through the Wildlife and Environmental Conservation Society, that is the foundation that holds tourism together. Because in order for tourism to be a sustainable sector, we will have to switch to ecotourism. And when we talk about ecotourism, we're talking about tourism that has a focus on economic development,
Yes.
sustainable development, but at the same time, respect for the environment, environmental protection, and including locals in the increase of that particular sector. So ecotourism is supposed to be one of the two leading sectors in Zambia. Hence our connection to tourism and connection to environment and wildlife conservation. I mentioned agriculture, which is supposed to be the twin to tourism. Agriculture, when not done well, leads to massive environmental degradation. When we talk about land use change, one of the ways in which a lot of habitats in which wildlife is found are actually being lost is because of the expansion of areas for agriculture. So in order for agriculture to become a viable, we will have to find ways of practicing sustainable agriculture. Agriculture that's good. That brings us to, if we give power back to the small-scale farmers, the agricultural sector will become a thriving sector.
Okay.
Why do we suggest that agriculture should be the twin to tourism? Because it has the capacity to also expand greatly whilst having a minimal carbon footprint, just like ecotourism. As we speak, the largest employer in Zambia, when we talk about the combination of formal sector jobs and informal sector jobs, is actually agriculture. So it's already leading. All we need to do is consolidate the foundation so that it can do far much more than it's currently doing.
Okay.